Hello, everyone. DJ CMOG here. I'm here ready to answer any questions live now. And I'm still gonna leave the other video open, so at least it'll give you more time. So at least it'll give you a chance. Um. ah! Snake it. Stop doing that. Sorry about that. It's my cat going bananas. I mean, literally going bananas. Um. So, anyone out there who wanted to ask me questions on based on the Sonic World series? Um, I mean, I would bet you that probably the one main question will most likely be asked. I mean, I've been asked before once that what is the main um plot you could say in the series. Well, for that one, it is a tough question because I mean, hold on a second. Let's move. Uh, light. Hold on. Come on, come on. Hold on. Sorry about that. The light was reflecting its a blinding certain spot on the screen. So, anyways, it is a tough question, but a really good question. The plot here is that when Sonic was really known for speed and his heroism, well, basically heroic actions. But in this one, he's more unique. But not only him, it's also Shadow and Silver. Because they have unique powers within them that they don't realize that they until during like in the Rise of the Ancient Evil series. I mean, it's not series, story, because that's when it's time to use their full potential, because they were destined to fight in a corrupt god named Nefarious, which in the beginning times though, Nefarious wasn't around until a little later on, which is still in the beginning times, but his original name was Pisanos. And he's one of the three original gods in the series. And his role was the peacekeeper. I mean, he keeps peace throughout the universe, even in their realm. And it's pretty heavy. How I say this? Responsibility, basically. Neonic is the grandfather of the descendants of the Guardians of Worlds, because when you think of it, like when it's said, when like the three gods' names was Neonic the Hedgehog, the Giver of Life, Nobiosa the Hedgehog, the mother of all nature, Neonic's wife, and Pisanos, the hedgehog, the peacekeeper, Neonic's brother. So, with that part, here's the part where it answers that part. Is that Nobiosa gave birth to triplets. Yes, triplets. And no, they're not Sonic, Shadow, and Silver, because that's way later on, but Nobiosa is not their mother. The sons names are Xenos, Kronos, and Phaseris. And no, they're not demigods because they're not half-breeds. They're 100% they're 100% gods, basically, because if it was a half-breed, then yeah, it would be a demigod. But they're not weaker than their fathers, or their parents and uncle, but then when the evil started and everything before Neonic battled Death Xenos, Death Xenos did corrupt Neonic. Not Neonic, I'm sorry, Pisanos. And what it says in here is that Pisanos betrayed his brother and was tempted to murder his brother, but failed because the Guardians of Worlds, which is the sons of Neonic, came in and stopped him, but then they had no choice to banish him from the realm. And so they had to open a new portal that Kronos has created and lock him up for eternity, but the issue is, though, it was not for eternity, because 5,000 and 5,013 years later, sorry about that. 5,013 years later, that's when the Nefarious returns. Because guess who freed him? Not Robotnik, because he's already dead still. Again. Twice. He died twice in the series. Death Xenos. Yeah, I know that he is dead, but his spirit still remained. So, think of it, Death Xenos' spirit used the Chaos Emeralds to open the portal that Nefarious was in there. But Death Xenos' spirit didn't last very long either, because Nefarious erased his spirit from existence. And you should not make Nefarious mad, because what Death Xenos did, what he said, no, I am the first evil, the first darkness. I shall never be destroyed. And basically what he's saying is that he's superior than him. A superior than a corrupt god? in this series, there's no one that is more powerful than a god, than these gods, because that's their limit. There is no one else before them. And Deathsinos, he is immortal, but he can still die. And he is not a deity, though, because he's strong enough to fight a god, but not strong enough to kill a god. When you think of it, I mean, the gods can, these gods, well, these gods does have potential of killing each other, but that's not gonna happen. But yes, Nefarious did die in Return of Destinos, but he sacrificed his life because he used up all of his energy in order to contain the Destinos into the 7 Chaos Emeralds. And creating Sacred Guardians. And created special places for them to hide the Chaos Emeralds. So, when you think of it, pretty smart but sad to see that. But the good news is he's not dead forever, because he comes back to life because Sonic gave his life back. And yeah, I probably were we're thinking, how can Sonic bring back a god to life? Well, spoiler alert, they are the sons of the Guardians of Worlds. And the Guardians of Worlds is the sons of Neonic. They have equal powers. And yes, they are half-breed, but they still have 100% of godly power. Because if they had, like, let's say 50%, then they have 50% chance of winning the battle against Nefarious. And that would not be fair. I mean, Nefarious can kill him immediately. Because if they're 50% godly, have 50% godly power, then they're weaker than Nefarious. Or any other of these gods. Or the other two gods. Or the Guardians of Worlds. So, but, what's interesting is, though, yes, their parent is from Mobius. They are mortals. But their spirit was made from the Guardians of Worlds. From their power. That's something unique. Right there. So, I could tell that there's hardly anybody wanting to see this, so if you want to ask me more questions, you can send the questions on the comments below on the section where it says open that is still in the list. I'm still willing to answer more questions. There's plenty things in this series that you can ask. Like, you can ask about what's gonna be like in the Sonic World NG series. Well, yeah. And how is it gonna end in the um the Rise of the Ancient Evil, and what's gonna happen next after that, and um um and how long will it go on? Well, just ask the questions. I'll be happy to answer them. And I know if you're not a Sonic fan, that's okay. You can still ask. I'm willing to answer. So, I'm soon gonna do another live video. Um, in a few minutes. And so, if you like my videos, you can follow me by clicking the subscribe button below, and also before I go, to the fans of Dragon Ball Z, I received a article that they have lost a narrator. Jose Laval, he passed away the other day. But they're gonna have new narrator and stuff like that. But just to let you know, he did pass away. But that's not gonna stop them from continuing on making the series. So, it is heartbreaking news, but it happens. But rest in peace, Jose Laval. You will always be remembered on the work you have done. Because, I'm a huge fan of Dragon Ball. I watched every single series, like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z Kai, Dragon Ball Z Kai Final Chapters, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, Dragon Ball Evolution, which that's non-canon. And I watched all the Dragon Ball Z anime movies, and guess what? A new movie is coming out at the end of this year. And it is based off Dragon Ball Super. And what's cool about it, the original Saiyan God will be in this movie. But doing the scariest part about Ultra Instinct. I know you've been all wondering how Ultra Instinct all started from. Well, it was revealed in one of the trailers. It was. The Saiyan God invented it. That's pretty insane. But, anyways, I'm about to go do another live video in a minute. And so don't forget to subscribe if you like the videos. DJ CMOG out.